Hello, my name is Cheney Moore, and today I'm going to tell you about this John Green series. I want to specifically talk about this one book. It was really near and dear to my heart when I read it, and I read it like 3 times. It's called The Fault in Our Stars. And John Green, he started out by doing those crash course history lesson things, and then he wrote this book, and I really think that this book is amazing, so I wanted to tell you about it. So this book, The Fault in Our Stars, it's starring 2 main characters, Augustus Waters and Hazel Grace Lancaster. And so Hazel is depressed, and she is going through school, and she has terminal cancer. She ends up going to this support group, and support group for people with cancer. And it's in this kind of like Jesus Center. Well, the guy that teaches it is kind of like a Jesus freak, and he likes to play this music and stuff. And so one day, she was in there with this guy named Isaac. Well, she met him, and then his friend Augustus came about and went to the support group. And Isaac ended up having to have surgery because he was blind. And so Hazel became his friend. And when Augustus was there at the support group, they became friends too. But one unique thing about Augustus was he buys cigarettes. But the only thing is that he doesn't smoke them. He puts them between his mouth, but they don't do the killing. And so they develop their relationship, even though they know they have cancer and everything. And Augustus is very sick. He's going to die. And we don't really know that he's going to die, but we think that. And in the book, Hazel always had this dream of going to Amsterdam and meeting this author that she really liked, Van Putten or whatever his name is, and because he wrote her favorite book. And so they end up going to Amsterdam. But what they don't know is Augustus really couldn't go. But he went because he loved her so much and wanted to give her that. And so at the end of going, they didn't really get any answers of the book that she read, but her favorite book ends in the middle of a sentence. And so they wanted to go get answers. And then after that, they go back to the United States, and Augustus finally dies. And it's traumatic for them because they really, really had a good love story. And at Augustus's funeral, Van Putten came back, the author came back and wanted to help. Well, he got this email from Augustus who wanted to help Van Putten with Hazel's dream of like finding out what happened and everything. And so wrote Hazel a long letter, like an email thing. And Van Putten came and wanted to show Hazel that and everything because Augustus had died at his funeral when they were there. So he showed him that, and it's a really great story. And that was kind of the end at the funeral. And then Hazel went on to live her life and went on to remember Augustus as a really great guy, and they just fell in love. And even though they both had cancer, they were really, really best friends, and they had a good love story. So I ended up reading this book a few times, and then I went in ahead and I started reading these other books. So this is a series that I am reading. I read it 2 times around, and it shows us about his collection, and he's the New York bestseller author of Looking for Alaska, and of The Abundance of Catherines, which they were all really good books, and Fault in Our Stars, which I did the book review on, and I give these a 10 out of 10. I honestly think it's the most amazing thing, and Paper Towns. So I hope you enjoy my review, and I hope you get a chance to read these young adult novels. I really enjoy reading them. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.